Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another one of my tutoring videos. My name is Devin. I'm a senior at Hobart William Smith Colleges and I'm currently living in Geneva, New York. So if you haven't already seen my last video, I'd encourage you to go look at that because in this video I'm going to go back to my guitar and I'm going to be teaching you a little bit more about chords and chord progression and strumming patterns so we can try to put a song together. So let's get into it. So first thing different I'm going to be doing in this video is that I'm going to be using my electric guitar. So it has all the same components, it still has the tuning knobs and all the same strings and everything like that, but there are a few differences mainly with the sound and the way that I can make the sound different from the acoustic guitar. So I'll show you that right in this next. So to start, right here on the guitar, I have the volume knob. So this basically, as self-explanatory, just changes the sound, the volume of the sound that's coming out of the guitar. Down here, we have the tone knobs. So this is going to alter the way that the pickups, which are these right here, display that sound. And then with this knob, you further control the tone that's being generated from the guitar. So it's kind of fun to play around with that and make different noises using the same sounds. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's what a lot of bands do when they're creating their own songs and stuff. So that's why I really enjoy the electric guitar more, just because there's a lot bigger variety of the music you can play. So now we're gonna get into the chord progression and making our own song. So the song I'm gonna cover is the same I did in the last video. So if you haven't already, go check that out just so you can get an idea of what it's gonna sound like. But to start, I want to talk about strumming pattern. So without even holding down any of the frets or making any chords, it's worthwhile to practice just getting used to strumming on the guitar. So for this song, we're gonna go like this: down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So by practicing that, the down, down, up, down, up, that's gonna be the basis of the strumming pattern that we're gonna follow throughout the song. And then you'll see as we get further in this video that we're gonna change chords throughout the song, and then that's gonna help us put the whole thing together. So the first chord in this sequence, it's the same one that I showed in the last video, but you're going to put your middle finger on the E string on the 3rd fret, your pointer finger on the A string in the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger on the B string of the 3rd fret, and your pinky finger on the high E of the 3rd fret. So you can look up all different kinds of diagrams that'll show you how to do that online, but this is basically the shape of what it looks like, and then you're just going to strum. That's a G chord. So then from there, you can go into the strum sequence like I just showed you, and you can go like this. So after that G chord, we're going to get into a B chord. So right here I have my pointer finger in the 2nd fret on the G string, my ring finger here on the 3rd fret on the B string, and then my middle finger again in the 2nd fret next to my pointer finger on the high E, and that's going to sound like this. So then again you can go into the chord progression like this. So after that D chord, we're going to go into an E minor, which is probably the easiest chord you can do. So if you want to just practice this one on its own to begin, I would highly suggest that. So basically all we're going to do here is our middle finger is going to go on that A string and the 2nd fret, and our ring finger right in the string next to it, which is the D string, again in the 2nd fret. And so from there it's going to sound like this. So after that E minor chord, we're going to go into a C. So here we have a sort of a difficult shape, but it's our ring finger on the A string in the 3rd fret, our middle finger on the string right below it, the D string of the 2nd fret, and then our pointer finger all the way up on the B string in the 1st fret. Okay? And that's going to sound like this. So using each of those 4 chords that I just showed you, we're going to go slow using that same drum pattern, the down, down, up, down, up, to go through and play this song. So I'm going to go really slow, and if you just watch my fingers, this is how you'll transition to each of the different chords throughout the song. So here we go. So I know that that's definitely a lot of information to kind of throw out in one video, but the beauty of it is that you can just go slow and rewatch different parts. Just really try to get down the shapes of the chords, and then, like I said, just practice the strum pattern, and it'll come. You just got to give it time. And then especially working on the transitions from chord to chord can be difficult, but if you give it time, you'll learn, and just like how I did. So that's going to wrap up this video. Comment below if you have any questions or anything else you want to know about the guitar that I can help you out in a future video. Besides that, just keep practicing, have fun with it, and stay safe. Thanks.